Do you maybe have some tips or tricks or advice for people when they engage and interact with customers and get so many no's, how to stay motivated, how to get yourself and move forward in your relationship, maybe with that customer, but also with number of others?
That's very challenging. I mean, there is a threshold where you can also genuinely understand that maybe it's not for you, because that's not always that you keep going. If you see that it is not your job, you should leave it, because it's not for everyone. I always tell my students, it's not for everyone. There is a lot of research showing that usually the percentage of salespeople reaching their quota is between 50 to 60%. So almost 1 out of 2 will not reach their target. And oftentimes, the ones who do not reach their target tend to do it systematically. And so the one who succeeds systematically. So I think that there is also great responsibility by companies and supervisors in detecting those who actually fit that profile and those who don't. Now, for those obviously who, most people, they need a bit of time to be productive in the role. What they can do, I think, they need to find other motivators. And one key thing is learning. So the key thing is trying to dare to challenge yourself and even asking customers, what did I do wrong? What could I have done differently? And most people will not do that because they will not dare challenging themselves so much. They will simply blame the customer or provide some other external attribution. What is the reason behind my failure? Why is it something else? It's not me. But there's nothing bad with us failing. I mean, we all fail every day in many things. But what makes the difference is, to what extent am I willing to learn from this? How can I design and plan and manage my own learning about my failures? And this starts from the psychological strength of taking responsibility for yourself, accepting failure, and being willing to share with your customers and your colleagues both the positive and negative things. Asking colleagues, and there is a lot of jealousy inside sales organization about sharing both successes and failure, because if you succeed, you don't want to share your tricks with the weaker colleagues. If you fail, you don't want to look like the loser. And so again, even facilitate, this is an organizational thing. And managers and organizations should create a setting where they can facilitate a culture of learning from mistakes, where learning from mistakes is more important than simply telling ourselves how good we are. But it's pretty rare. It's not easy to create this culture. And so this should be done at the organizational level. Then within a specific organization, every individual member could be more or less willing and able to ask for feedbacks, and even to analyze themselves. And so carving out time, because you need time for doing this, carving out time for analyzing yourself, which means asking honest feedbacks to your colleagues, asking your supervisor, come with me in front of a customer and tell me what I should or could be doing differently. Carving out time for going maybe with a more expert, experienced salesperson to learn some of the tricks for that person. Carving out time for talking with some of your customers, asking for a feedback, no matter if they buy or don't buy, but asking for them, okay, what do you think about me? Help me become better. And it's all these things which make learning a more long-term oriented, I would say also more valuable target than simply reaching the short-term monetary target related to your sales achievements.